Good morning, YouTube. Today, I am a brand new car owner, and I sort of fucked up because I know you're not supposed to buy brand new cars, whatnot. If you're trying to save money, you're supposed to buy used cars, whatnot. But honestly, this car market nowadays, there's so many mileage on cars, and they cost like 20K. I couldn't find a really good deal. I wanted a Toyota or a Honda, whatnot, and I really couldn't find any good deals, whatnot. So I said, fuck it, let me get a new car. Out the door, I got it for 34K, and I know that's steep. That's still worse than 20K for like 60,000 mileage on it, whatnot. But I'm like, But I think I'll be able to pay it off before the term. I did it for 60 months, so it's pretty. It's a high ass car payment, but the car is nice. The car is nice, and I'm gonna show you guys this. All right, so this is the car. I'm using my phone camera, by the way, set up my DSLR. This is the new 2025 Camry SE, not the XSC. XSC, I mean, it's just a little bit different, but I think the front looks better on the XSC than the SE, whatnot. But yeah, it's just everything looks nice. I'm gonna try to show a lot of things without, I guess, leaking things. But yeah, this is the car. Yeah, that's the dealer's plate. Whatnot. I got it. I live in Georgia. Got it from the Atlanta one. Whatnot. And yeah, it's a nice vehicle. The brakes, push start, and it's very silent. It's hybrid. All Toyota Camrys are hybrids. I don't know if they're gonna make another Camry for 2026, but honestly, this car should last me practically forever. But given my luck or whatever, unfortunate reality, I have been in accidents, whatnot. But I've been at no fault accidents. But still, even though you're at fault, even though you're still at no fault, it's not your fault, your insurance still go up. So I'm paying for insurance alone. I'm by myself and I'm single. I'm paying $300. So yeah, but I can make it to 280, but 280 to 300 is not that big of a difference. I just put down, like, I have USAA. So in my state, they make it where like you can pay 30 extra bucks a month for 20% more for your value. So let's say if you get in a collision that's not your fault, or even if it is your fault, they're going to give you 20% more money, about 20% more money of your value of your car. So that will pay you out nicely. This is before all the lawyer and all that stuff kicks in too. So like, just when your car gets fucking total, probably like a week or two, your fucking insurance, or my insurance, USA, they'll just pay me out that money. Like last time I got like 13K from just for my insurance, like 2 weeks after the accident and everything. So but yeah, this is the dash right here. I got 420 in the tank and only 30 miles. I drove it home from the dealership, whatnot. So yeah, and all the mats and all that stuff. It's leather interior, so it looks very nice. And I got a sunroof. And yeah. And also, this is wireless charging. I mean, I'm pretty sure most cars got this, whatnot. You just put your phone on there, wireless charging. It has wireless autoplay and all that shit. I can do Apple Music. This is not my phone I use for it, whatnot. I have connected this phone to it, so this is a different phone. And like, this thing is long as shit. You know what I mean? And then I put all their accessories in here, which I'm glad Toyota all do this. But you got lightning cable to USB-C. You got USB-C to USB-C. So just in case you're, Android or you got an iPhone 15, USB to lightning cable, and you got USB to USB-C. So, they gave me four, bro. And then there's another thing right here. And, yeah, all this shit. And they got eco sports, normal sports mode, whatnot. EV mode, I guess you save more. And this is the automatic braking. And this, I don't know, it's, I think, parking shit. But yeah, I will say though, I think I got a good deal, whatnot. The MSRP on these cars probably like 31K if you go on a dealership site, but like if you go to Toyota.com, it's like 28,000. But when you go to the dealership, they're gonna mark it up. They're gonna like, oh, this, like, their shit's always gonna be marked up. You can't really, unless you're a real crook, whatnot, you can't really get these cars for like 28K. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, you could try. So when I went to the dealership, both like two different ones, I went to 4 really, but 2 different ones, they both said this car was out the door $40,000 whatnot. I'm like, y'all stupid, y'all lost your motherfucking mind. I'm not paying $40,000 for it. Whatnot. Never take the first price. If you guys are first time car buyers trying to get a brand new car, never take the first car unless you got money like that. Never take the first offer, whatnot. And go to different dealerships, man, because honestly, 9 times out of 10, everybody has that car at their dealership, whatnot. And that's what I did. And so prior to me going to this dealership where I purchased this car from, I went to a different one and told the man, I originally wanted a Prius. I was going to build a Prius, the 2024, whatnot. And the man told me we can do it, whatnot. We get there, next thing you know, when I was finished start building, he said, hey, there's a sales stops order for it, we can't do it no more, it's a recall on the door. Like, okay, whatever. And then he says, is there anything else we can look for? And I said, those Camrys outside looks pretty nice. If you can give me a Camry for a 31K out the door, let's do it. And then he was saying, it won't be that, but it'll be close. And so after I test drove it, whatnot, and then we're getting to the numbers, after he showed it, it would be 35 out the door. I was like, that ain't bad, but you know, I want more, I mean, less down, whatnot. And then that was what, $4,000 down. Like, I noticed that. Like, it was on the iPad, he was showing me. I was like, wait, why is that $4,000 down? And I never put money down on a car with that. You don't have to. Shit, I have good enough credit. You have good enough credit, you don't have to. And then next thing you know, and we go to 0, it was 40. I'm like, bro, you lost your fucking mind. And I left. We left. And then so 2 days afterwards, I went to this dealer, whatnot, and they were telling me this car out the door was like 40. I said, that's kind of, y'all marked this shit up way too much. Let's do 38. You know, you got to start slow. Honestly, I did it wrong. You're supposed to start at your lowest first, and then they work their way up and all that shit like that. You know what I mean? I said 38, and they were like, okay, we'll agree about that. We can do that. And the next thing you know, the guy calls me back from the other dealership, whatever, whatnot, tells me, hey, is there anything I can do for you? I said, listen, if you can give me that car for $35,000 out the door, let's do it. And then he said, you know what? Let me call my boss, pull some strings, whatnot, and he'll call me back. So he hung up, called me like a minute later while I'm still discussing prices with this dealer, whatnot. I'm not signing anything. I just said I want to do it for this, and we're just going over some things. He calls me back and says, hey, let's do it, whatnot. The car ain't in yet, whatnot. Like, he sold the one that he test drove. Well, I test drove, whatnot. He said there's another one, the black one's coming in, whatnot. And the only thing I have to do is put $1,000 down, so it'll be 34, or really 35. Put $1,000 down, and the $1,000 just to secure me having it and whatnot. And it was time for it. And when it comes the next day, I, you know, be a new driver. And so I was finna do that. I told my dealer, I said, listen, this is too high. Like, I got a deal set for 35K at the other dealership, whatnot. And then as I was finna leave, he said, hold on, let me do something now. We could do that. They did it for 35,186. I'm like, no, I need to see all zeros in that motherfucker. And then they're like, okay, we could possibly do that. And then this one, the one that originally I was finna get was white. I wanted sort of black. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted black. And then he said, like, all right, what's stopping you? Like, he got his manager. And this is where my dealer stopped talking to me. He got his manager, and his manager is talking to me and whatnot. I say, hey, man, what's stopping you from buying it from here? Like, the other car ain't there, you know. This car is here. You might as well take it. And we have more volume, as in, like, they have more empty slots than the other dealership did, which they did. You know, it's pretty big dealership, and they didn't have that many cars there. And so he was like, listen, how about this? You gotta, you know, put $1,000 down payment on that for 34. How about I make this car 34 for you? 34 flat. I'm like, well, it's white though. He said, and then I was saying, man, I'm just gonna, and I told him, I was literally leaving out the door for to talk to my cousin, hey, let's go to the dealership or not. And then I told the guy, hey, I'm leaving. The manager got mad at this one. He said, what for? I'm giving you a better price and everything, whatnot. And so, and I said, well, it's white. And he was like, okay, I got a heavy metal one, right, which is this car, whatnot. Heavy metal with a panoramic sunroof, whatnot. I can do that for 34.5. I'm like, 34. And I know 34.5, I'm giving you a good deal already. Like, all right, whatever. And then we settled. So yeah, we settled with that. That's the story. I know I'm rambling. It's been like 4 minutes. Obviously, I'm gonna cut this down. But yeah, I'm a new car owner, and it feels good, I guess. And these are the keys. These are the keys, Camry. So yeah, that's it.